Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are terrific. I am doing just fantastic. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the chat and I'm not having much luck. YouTube has made some changes lately that have kind of messed me up, so I hope that you can hear me just fine and that everything is okie dokie. Alright. I think I have finally found the chat. Alright. Okay. So, today is day 12 of Dear Prompts. Prompt cards plus art play equals a journal. If you don't know, I just want to reiterate that you can get the list of the prompts in the Happy Place Crafting Facebook group for free. They're under files. You can just download it for free, or you can get it in the community page of YouTube as well. I posted it there also. So that works. What is this? Hold on. Why are there two? I don't even know. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so that's that. Let's get to it, because we know sometimes it takes me forever to get these done. And we'll just draw some prompts. We got the color, the action, the elements, and let's get the make. My little make thing went away somewhere. I gotta look for that. Okay. Alright, let's see what we've got. Let's zoom in here. Alrighty. See how I marked this live so I didn't do it? Okay. The color is ticket stubs. Ticket stubs. That should be fun. The action is draw. I like that. Not really. Draw is not my favorite one to do. The element is seal. Okay, we can do that. Oh, and the make is a file folder. Ay, ay, ay. Draw. Oh, we're just going to draw something simple. There's my glue bottle. It looks like a rocket. Okay, so ticket stubs. Very interesting. When I think of ticket stubs, I mainly think of white. And maybe like an accent color. However, I don't feel like I have any paper that's white with an accent color. Let me think about this one. We gotta think. We could just use a plain piece and maybe add some color to it. I think we might do that. Because I definitely have to cover this up, because I've got this from yesterday's and I've got this flip thing, so the page definitely is going to have to be covered up. So I think if we cover it, we could even maybe use like a border of washi tape to kind of give it the ticket stub color and make it look like a ticket stub kind of. What else do we have to make? A file folder. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I gotta move this lamp for a minute because I'm pretty sure I need to get into this drawer over here. It's gonna be complicated to get into because I moved my printer. So now it's harder to get into this box. Okay, because I'm pretty sure there's seals in here. There are. There's seals. This is kind of like my crazy box. And I think there's seals in here that Carmen made me. Hi, Bitty Penny. Aw, thanks. Hi, Karen. So that'll be seals. We can use one of those. I think that's enough. We'll use one of those for seals, so that'll take care of that. The draw, I'm not going to worry about right this moment. We need to make some kind of file folder. That's very sweet of you to come over and hang out with me. I hope you can hear me okay. Can you all hear me okay? Because like I said, I had to make some changes with YouTube because it was kind of messing me up because it had this stupid thing about downloading, and so that was kind of that. I'm happy to catch you live, Beth. It's been a couple weeks. I know, because of the time. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure, whoops, I need to zoom back out. I'm pretty sure, great, I'm glad you can hear me. I'm not sure I'm going to keep Fridays, to be honest. It's kind of, I feel like it's a lot of pressure to have like a set schedule for lives. And it's hard to because there are so many lives now, it's kind of hard to fit into the schedule. So, and I like to watch Dawn and Tracy, and I know that Dawn's leaving, but I'll still watch Tracy. So, I just feel like, I don't know, I think I'm just going to start doing a live a week just whenever I feel like doing it, and not really having a set schedule. And if people make it, that's great, and if they can't, I understand, you know? Let me find something. I thought I had. Well, I thought I had some file folders, but I think I used them. Yeah, it is a lot of pressure, and I'd rather not. So I'm like, I think I'll just do them whatever I feel like doing them, and, you know, I feel like I pretty much put out a video a day anyway, so, and you know, to keep up with the prompting, and I still will do that, and I enjoy doing that, but, when something becomes pressure and not fun, then I don't feel like it's worth doing it, so, I don't know. I mean, I like talking to all you, but... Right? Yeah, I know you do. I know people aren't always thrilled about it, but you know what? You gotta do what's best for you, you know what I mean? And, you know, if people are your friends, then they'll fall in line, and if not, then, oh well. That's pretty much where I am these days. If people are with me, they're with me, and if not, God bless you. Alright. We need to make some kind of file folder. And I gotta decide what I want to make it out of. Let's pick... Sorry. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? This is... She said I heard that, right? Like, ooh, look at that. That's kind of cool. This isn't cardstock. This is just paper. This is from Walmart. These are only like $5. Right? Sometimes life just be lifing. I agree. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, let's use this. I love this. Let's use this. I'll make a file folder out of this. I'm going to have to back it because it's not very sturdy, but we can do that. Hi, Lana. Lovely to see you here. Oh, wait. We should probably figure out how big we want this. Let's let's make it, I want to make it a decent size. But we need to, let's make it here. The little risk? What little risk? She said, Karen said, Beth, I love that little risk I see. Little risk. I don't know. Now look, I can't remember where I marked. Ay. It's just going to be one of those days. You know, sometimes we just have those days. I think I marked it right there, didn't I? Right there. Right there. I'll get out my new cutter. I like this cutter, actually, a lot. Although it's not going to want to cut clear down, I bet. I don't know. We'll see. The only thing I don't like about it is it, because of this thing, it doesn't want to cut clear down. So like it'll cut there, but then it leaves that little bitty spot. Oh, this thing? Oh, I made that forever ago. I just found it the other day and I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear that. I feel like wearing that. I gotta be in the mood to wear it. But yeah, it's fun. I made this. It's fabric. I just, I don't know. I don't know. I just embroidered a pattern one night of these flowers, and then just, I was like, oh, that would make a kind of cool bracelet. So I was like, let's just make it into a bracelet. And that's what I did. Kind of crazy, but fun. Thanks. Yeah, it's great. It's cheerful. You know, it's getting kind of around here lately because, you know, it's getting to be fall, and that means winter's around the corner. So, you know, I figured I needed something cheerful and bright and fun. All right, let's back this now before we get too much ahead of ourselves. Wait, before I do that, well, I have you all here. Look, I'm going to show you. I'm releasing a new kit tomorrow. It's actually 4 parts. It's a huge kit. And I've been really excited about this. Hi, Barbara. Because, oh, I think I hit something on my TV. I've been really excited about this because I've been working on it for a really long time, and that's why it's so big, and I really love it. And I hope you all love it too, but you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. Okay, so here it comes. So this is called Makers in Mayhem. If you look at some of these characters, you might recognize some of them. They might look kind of like people that we know. So, so this is the part A. This is just a part of it. This one is actually 26 sheets. It's, there's like 2 sheets or sometimes 3 sheets. It depends of each character. I tried to make them really diverse and so that they would fit pretty much anybody. So this is the part A that's got 26. It will be released tomorrow. And then, so I'm either going to release them all tomorrow or I'm going to release them day by day, and I haven't decided. But this is the second part of the kit. It's 11 sheets. Yeah, 11. And they're just kind of backgrounds that can be used that are kind of artsy. So that is the second part. Thank you, Lana. And then this is part C. And these are all like different kinds of craft rooms. There's 11 of these as well. They're all backgrounds of like different craft rooms, um, or places people might craft. So there's like a craft fair and a couple outdoors ones. There's a studio, a small craft space. So there's all kinds of different places that people might do their crafting. Yes, you do. There's everybody's on there if you look hard enough. Um, in this one, this is part D. There's 20 pages of this one, and these are all again just backgrounds and kind of crafty backgrounds that I put together. You have a craft room that is completely messy. I do. I know some of these. Well, most of these are actually pretty straightened up. This one's a little bit messy. Maybe this one's a little bit kind of eclectic, but so there's like 20, 30, 40. I think there's over 60 pages in the whole thing. So, and you can get it on my Ko-Fi if you want it. And I've been really excited to release this one because I think it's really fun. I can't wait to play with it. So that being said, I just wanted to show you all that. A little preview. My craft room actually is not very messy, if you can believe that. Or maybe some people would not find that hard to believe. I suppose if you knew me, you would know that that's... I mean, there's a lot in it, but it all has a place, and it's all neatly labeled and all that good stuff. I've been watching Hazel. Do you guys know Hazel? I really like her. I think her last name is Annika or something. Anyway, she's new to me, and I caught her because Mama Juju did an interview with her that Dawn had told me about. So I went and checked her out, and I really like her. And I don't know why I was telling you that about Hazel. She said the second one looks like DJ. Aw. I figured they all kind of look like people that we know and love. So I thought it would be fun to create with them. Since we can't all create in person, which we would like to. I love this paper. $5 at Walmart. Although Walmart's on my list right now because I ordered groceries from them and they didn't bring me any of my breakfast stuff. So I've had like nothing for breakfast all week. So I've been trying to come up with, you have to spend $35 a minimum order to get free delivery, and I refuse to pay for delivery. So I have been trying to come up with a list this week of things without just ordering stuff to be ordering. Food never goes to waste around here, though. I have a teenager who likes to eat for sure. Okay. Can we cut this off? Will it cut? Where's my little thing? Oi, it's gone. Okay. Well, that's a problem. I'm gonna have to find that. So we're just gonna have to do it manually. I'm gonna do it manually. I've got to go back and catch the end of Tracy and Dawn. That's the only thing. I hate that I have to miss that. Alright, let's do it. Let's give it a file to there. Let's see. It's so weird around here because everybody's gone now. Everybody's at work and at school. And, well, not work, but both of them are at school. But my son's in college now. It's so funny because yesterday, gosh, I hope he doesn't mind me talking about this, but he's going to be an architect. And that's what he's taking in college. And I'm kind of really enjoying it because, you know, architecture is pretty artsy when you think about it. And yesterday, one of his assignments, well, one of his assignments that he's working on for this week is making collages, which is it's really fun. Oh my gosh, this isn't going to work. We're just going to have to round that on its own. There we go. Good enough. Looks like a file to me. File folder. Got it. Okie doke. We could make a cute little pocket on this or something. Or what is this going to fold out and say? We could use one of these to hold this. Ooh, that's color's not going to go good. Could use this one. Could use one of these to hold this closed. Here. Yes. Yes. Aw, I didn't know how people would. I'm glad you think so. I don't know if everybody will think so. Yeah, architecture is definitely artsy. But I thought it was a lot of fun, and I will use it and I enjoy it. So I hope other people do too. And if people get offended by it, that's a them problem, not a me problem, because I'm sorry if they do, but they shouldn't, because I think they're pretty cool. But, you know, you never know sometimes with people, and I'm not going to worry about it. So, I'm just not going to worry about it. And that's pretty much the way I feel about it. You know me. I don't beat around the bush about how I feel about things usually. I'm pretty much an open book where that kind of stuff is concerned. Okay. What are we going to put inside here? I have no clue. Let's see. Hi, Pam. How are you, ma'am? Oh, we could put that in there. That might be cool. Give him room to write. And then maybe put some cute little flowers to decorate it or something. Ooh, I like this part of it, actually. Oh, we're going to have to put it this way. Is that going to bother me? It might. Nah, it'll be alright. She's tired. Penny said you and me, but whatever floats your boat. Karen. I had to giggle when you said, I know how you just said that. I was like, whatever floats your boat. Like, don't come crying to me when I told you. I just had to giggle. I was like, oh, I don't know. She was up in the middle of the night watching y'all. Oh my gosh. I can't watch Pam at night. I have tried. I cannot, because if I do, then I don't sleep. It's too interesting, and I'm too nosy, and I want to know what's going on. So I just can't do it. Now, one night I did fall asleep watching Mama Juju, and I woke up, and it had changed to Pam. It moved itself over. Ooh, good job, Pam. Congrats. She said you know how to make you say it, right? I know, I know. Whatever floats your boat. That's just how I said it too. I thought it was funny though that you knew how I said it. You knew. Right? Serious FOMO. I can't do it. I will get no sleep, and I have to keep my sleep schedule on track because it's been messed up before in my life, and I can't do that again. Like, there's for a while I was sleeping during the day and up all night. It was horrible. I couldn't get anything done like a normal person. It was not a good look. So this is getting wrinkly, but I don't really care. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, let's put a pretty flower in there somewhere. Flowers. Oh, you know what? Let's use one of these. I did these really cool flowers. Look at these. I love these. They're like my new favorite flowers. I used them in the, I used one of them in the Paddington Bear journal, and every time I flip to that page, I just love it. Are these the only ones I have? No, we have some more. We could use this one. Let's use that one. Hello, the traveling crafter. So nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. I have seen you around. She's been around. Yeah, can we do this? It'll give it a little bit of bulk, but nothing that I'm mad about, actually. I just kind of like it. I'm liking these. We need some green to give it a couple leaves. We need some green paper. Is it supposed to be green? No, that just says blue. Where's green? Look here. Yeah, I was up for hours and I don't like it. I went to go to bed at 9:30 and wake up at 5. I despise waking up in the middle. It just throws off my whole day. Sometimes I can't, but yeah, I totally get that. Yeah, I hate doing that too. It's not fun. How are we doing on time? Oh, pretty good. Not bad. We're just gonna tear some kind of sort of leaves to put underneath here. This is some construction paper I found in something. I don't remember. When I was cleaning out stuff. I'm just gonna tear a few leaves and stick them under here. The traveling crafter is with you bidding on the sleep thing, right? Yeah, that's no fun. I don't like to have my sleep schedule messed up either. Maybe I need to put these out a little bit more, like that. Can you all see what I'm doing? Now that I've changed my sleep schedule, I have never slept better. Well, maybe you're meant to be a day sleeper person. Although, I know, I worked third shift before. That was like the hardest. It was hard. But I did do it for a little bit. Alright, I'm going to scoot that one in a little bit. Let's just put that there. That was a lot of glue. That's not good. That's not good. Well, I think that's a teenager thing. The sleeping. Sophie's the same way. She would rather be up all night. She hates having to get up early in the morning. I totally get it. I was the same way when I was a teenager. It's only since I've gotten older that now I wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning like a crazy person. Even though I don't really, well, I kind of do because I have to get Sophie off to school, but even during the summer I wake up at that early. Oh yeah, that would be hard, Pam. Working graveyard and going to school full time. That would be super hard. Alright, let's hold this in here for a minute so it doesn't dry and stick on us. We're gonna put this here. We could put it as a pocket and put something behind it as well. So let's put that on here. I don't know. I always think these pages are not going to be my favorite pages, and then they end up being fine. So, we'll just see. Yeah, working graveyard shift is not... That's not an easy shift to work. Although there's a lot less traffic. Yeah, I'd like to know when Pam sleeps as well. Because every time I turn on YouTube, she's on. She's always on. Alright, I don't mind that. That gives them a place to write. We'll add this here to keep it closed. Or maybe... where do we want to put it to keep it closed? I don't know. I don't love that. Maybe we'll just put it up here in this corner. That's not going to keep that closed. We definitely need something to keep it closed. See you later, ladies. Gonna catch GJ for a bit. Happy crafting and have a blessed weekend. Aw, thanks, Lana. Hi, Shanna. Is it Shanna or Shauna? I usually go to bed at 6:30 and sleep till 12:30 or 1 today, though I had a members only live at 6 a.m., so I finished it. Then I had to do my invoice, and I had to eat something. Goodness gracious, you're busy. That makes me tired just reading it. Hi, Dawn. Yeah, I have to catch a replay for the end of yours. I know. This time just isn't, I don't know. It's just not going to work for me, really. And I'm just kind of talking, and I don't really know what I'm doing. We still haven't drawn anything. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do for that. Alright, so we did file folder. We've got seal. We can take care of that. Ticket stubs. Well, there's blue in here. We could get away with ticket stubs if we had to. We could do ticket colors around. Oh yeah. Right? Yeah, there's Dawn and Tracy's is always good. That's why I hate missing the end of it, and I have to go back and watch the rest of it because I don't get to see how their projects like turn out, and that is aggravating to me. So I gotta go back and watch the end. No big deal. You just get 2 plays from me instead of 1, so maybe it's good. Good for Tracy and her channel, right? Alright, I don't know what I want to do with this. We could post ticket stubs, although ticket stub is really just color. kind of feel like I have this blue and white that would remind me. Show Dawn. Oh, my page, Maker's page. Okay, hold on. The Maker's Mayhem. The Maker's Mayhem look done. So for all of you that missed, this is the new kit that's coming out tomorrow. It's 4 parts. This is the first part. It's a love it or hate it. If you hate it, I understand. If you love it, I'm really happy. Right, good for mine too. You watch mine several times. So this is the first page. It's 26 pages, so the sheets, and I made them so that they're like 4 images on a sheet, so they're not huge. They're not a full sheet, but they're big enough that their quality should be decent, and you could print them to a page to make them smaller if you wanted. They are PNGs, so you can make them whatever size you want. This is the second one. It's just backgrounds. There's only 11 of this one, and this is B. I don't know if I'm going to release them all tomorrow or do one a day. I might just, they're all downloaded. They're just waiting to be released. And this one is the craft room backgrounds. There's some outdoorsy ones and some messy ones, some studio ones. I've got the craft roulette one, kind of. Yeah, I made these. I designed them. I've been working on them for a really long time and trying to get it together. And there were a lot more, and I've had to kind of narrow them down to just my favorites, like ones that I knew that I would use, especially the people, because the people, there were so many really, really good ones, and I just, I had to narrow it down. But, so these are, there's 20 of this one, and these are all creative backgrounds that you could use, and that's that. That was the Dear Prompt thing. But yeah, these are cute. I should have a contest for you all to guess who is inspired by who. There's only one character on here that isn't inspired by anybody that I know of. And I really added that character because I wanted to make sure that the kit was diverse and that anybody could see something of themselves in it. So, yeah, it was fun. And I love it. I liked making digitals. But, you know, I have a graphic arts background. So, I went to school for graphic arts when I was younger. And I loved it. I actually kind of fell into it on accident because I really wanted to take computers. And that was when computers were just coming out. And I saw that I could see ahead enough in the future to realize that it was going to be something important. And so the class was full and I couldn't take it. And I figured the next best thing was graphics. And then I loved it. And so I took graphics for 2 years. And then when I graduated, I worked for a graphic arts company, a nameplate company. It was small. There was like only 12 people. And it was so much fun. I loved it. And I worked in the design and in the dark room and got to do all that stuff. So it was a lot of fun. And I got to go on like some sales calls to design things from people and stuff. It was a lot of fun. I loved it. But the problem with graphic arts is it's changed so much over the years. When I learned graphic arts, it was just very becoming digital. And now it's all digital. Now they don't do anything by hand. And I know how to do things the old way by hand. So, all right. We have to do draw. What am I going to draw? I am just not a drawer. I'm just not a drawer. Ooh, let's put this. Can we put this on something? No, it's too shiny. Wait, Michelle, aren't you and I birthday twins? Who? Nice learning something new about you. Right. I know the old way. I know the old way of doing things, that's for sure. I think these are too big. Let's get a smaller one. Yeah, I know the old-fashioned way. So if computers ever broke down, I could still function. Not like half the world right now. You know what? Wasn't there a green one? Let's use the green instead. Let's use this one instead. I don't remember where I got these. I think maybe the Dollar Tree or something forever ago. I don't use them very much. Right, more love and more time. Definitely more time. Definitely more time. All right. I need a little... one of my little bitty circles to pump that up a little bit. Is this more than one? I have broken all my nails lately. She said yes. What is she saying yes about? Did I miss something? Oh, the 23rd. Michelle and Dawn are both the 23rd. Whoa! I know so many people that's birthdays are in September. It's crazy. And my son's birthday is the 21st of September. You know that song, Do You Remember? The 21st night of September. Yep. Yep. That's his song. Now I'm probably going to get in trouble for singing that, but I don't really care. Whoops. Well, let's put that upside down. This so far is not my favorite one I've ever done, but you love it. I don't love it. I'm not loving this one. I don't know why. I'm not feeling it yet. I have to do something else to it to make it be something I love. Because right now, I'm not loving it. Ticket stub. Okay, we got the blue and the white. That's fine. We got the blue on there. That'll work. Seal. We used a seal. File folder. We made a file folder. We haven't done draw yet. Because I keep on procrastinating with this. Hey, April. Mama Juju. She made it. Only 10 days. Yeah. My son's so funny. I asked him what he wanted for his birthday. He gave me a list of about 20 books. And then I said, well, which books do you really want? And he's like, well, some of them I've already read, but I just want a physical copy of them. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not buying you a book that you've already read. So he said, we'll narrow it down to a few and then I'll pick my favorites. And I said, okay. So I narrowed it down to 7. And then he picked 3 that he really loved. He really wanted. And he said, just pick one of those, Mom. But I got all 3. So I got him 3 of them. What the heck was that? Something just fell. But he always has to have crab legs for his birthday dinner. They always get to pick birthday dinners, and his is crab legs. So, and Sophie loves crab legs too, so she's excited for his birthday dinner. Pam said she's gonna may fall back to sleep. May fall back to sleep. We need something to put on this. Maybe we'll just put important. I finally, I think, have almost finished the Paddington Bear Journal. I've been working on it for what feels like forever. And I really love it. It's a very big journal, though. It's 3 inches. The spine is 3 inches. I counted the pages this morning. There's 128 pages in it. It's a big girl. You know me, I don't make anything little. So, you get a huge lobster roll on your birthday. I don't like lobster. Can you believe that? I love seafood, but I do not like lobster. I don't like it. I don't know why. I also do not like soft shell crab, by the way. I just can't handle it. I don't like my food to look like it's food. Like, it's got to look like not what it's was when it was living. So, yeah, I don't know, I have a problem with that. I don't want things looking at me. I don't want legs sticking out. I don't know. It's not my thing. The Paddington Journal, I don't know. I'm probably going to sell it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably going to make it available, but I don't know. I kind of love it, so I don't know. I haven't decided yet about that. Some of them are really hard to sell, and this one I've been working on for a while, and it's like British themed. I'm going to do a flip over soon. I finally just found it yesterday, so it's to that point. But, you know, she said no original resemblance. I don't know. I love lobster. Yeah, no, I don't want it to look like what it, no. I'm good on that. I just, I'm okay with that. I don't want it to look, I can remember going to Maryland, and that was the first time I ever saw or ate soft shell crab. And we went to this restaurant, and the dude was eating a soft shell crab sandwich, and the legs were sticking out of the sandwich. And I'm like, no. I don't think so. I don't want to do that. That's not my thing. I don't know what I want to do with this background. We got to do something, but I don't know what I want to do. Maybe we... She said, "Oh, Dawn, I love lobster rolls. They were so delicious when I had some in Boston." I don't think I've ever... So, is it an actual roll? Is it lobster, like, on a sandwich? Is that what it is? She said, "Ew, yeah, no, not my thing." We could do some of these, although I don't know that this fits. I like those, but I don't know if I want to do that either. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I kind of want some flowers, maybe. Do we have flowers? What do we have? Those are mushrooms. Look, I probably don't have any flowers pulled. Got bunnies pulled. Hearts. Oh, my favorite little girl. She's so cute. It's the meat of the lobster on a roll. Yes. There's no body parts or anything poking out. Okay, I might be able to handle that then. Although, I can remember, I've only had lobster one time, to be honest, because I never tried it again after that because I was so traumatized. But I can remember it was my parents' anniversary. We went to dinner with them to this really fancy restaurant. They said, you know, you can order anything you want. I decided I wanted lobster. I'd never tried it. Maybe let's just put this somewhere. So I ordered a lobster tail, and it came, and I did not like it. I hated it. And I can remember my father's face. He looked like, I might as well have punched him. I felt like it because he had ordered lobster too. He sat there and ate his lobster and my lobster. I had my salad or whatever, and that was all I had. She said her grandpa put a fish on her plate with eyes and still nope. Yep, me neither. No, I don't want fish to look like fish. It needs to be fried and in batter and look like a stick or something. Yeah, no. No, not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't want my food to look like it was moving once. Which is probably really like stupid of me, but I can see I'm not alone. Dawn's making her hungry again. Dawn? Do you have a cake for your birthday, Dawn, or what do you have? Do you have... I bet you have something pretty luscious, because you like fancy bakery stuff. I'm always like, ooh, yes. Like tiramisu and things that I love. Noted, Beth will eat sticks. Right, no head on fish. Right. Please don't. I would prefer it not. Dawn is a foodie. She is. She's always making yummy stuff. I'm like, mm-mm. And no legs coming out of sandwiches. You're right. No legs, please. Oh, wait, let's do it this way. Can we do it like that? Hey, Beth and Brent. Aw, hi, Casey. Thanks for stopping in. He's on his way to work. I know, I'm probably more excited about him going to work than he is, but he's probably like, I'm on my way to work. Ugh. I wish I was home crafting. Everybody's saying, oh, Dawn, that's so not fair. She may make cannolis. You know, I made home, well, okay. I don't have the metal tubes to make the cannolis, but I did buy the cannoli shells because at our Myers you can buy them, and they're actually pretty good. Just the shells themselves, because I love ricotta cheese. Like, I think I was Italian in a past life or something. Like, I could just eat it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And so I made homemade ones. Homemade. The filling was homemade anyway. The shells were not, because I don't have the thing to make the shells, and I wasn't gonna buy them. But we usually make pizzelles for Christmas. My kids love them. Now I don't make the anise ones because I don't like the taste of it, and neither do they. But we'll see if this is gonna work, and why not. Karen wants her to send her some. Yeah, me too, please. I think Dawn should open up her own restaurant. Forget the crafting. She just needs to feed everybody. Although she's good at both. You like the anise ones? I see I don't. But I'm not... That's not my flavor. This isn't stamping real great because there's so many layers under here, but that's okay. It's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's try to get some on this edge. And then I think we're almost done. Oh no, I still haven't done drawing yet, have I? What am I going to do about that? I'm going to draw a happy face and be done with it. I'm going to draw legs sticking out of a sandwich so that I remember this conversation. Yeah, I don't like it. Right, Dawn? I think she's onto something there. I do think she's onto something. I probably should have done the background before I put everything down. That would have made more sense. Dirt. Dirt. Oh well. Hindsight's always 20/20. Casey loves most things black licorice flavor. Alright, that's noted. Note. Casey likes black licorice. I like red licorice, but I'm not crazy about black licorice. I usually make chocolate ones, I make vanilla ones, I made lemon ones. Ooh, they're so good. Yeah, I have an iron. It was my aunt's and she gave it to me. And I love it. That's what I make them every year. They're so easy. And the batter's real thin, like if you're making like pancake mix kind of. They're so easy to make. And they're good. And it makes a lot of them. But so it's usually one of the girls' jobs. It used to be Sadie's actually. When they come out of the thing, you gotta like, to make them perfectly round, you gotta like make sure the edges are all cut off. And it was always one of the girls' jobs to do that. Happy Mail being delivered. It's probably her scan and cut. Oh, I wonder if she just heard me. Does that mean she's going live? Probably. Everybody goes live to show off all their goodies. Alright. I'm almost done. What time is it? Oops, I got 3 minutes. Okay. 3 minutes. I just need to draw something. Let's grab a tag. Alright. Right now, my room is messy. My floor is messy and I don't like it. We could do like a tag like this. And put that behind. No. Maybe it needs to be blue. These blue ones though. It's kind of thick. I don't know if that's going to fit back there. It will. It'll fit there. Alright. I've got delivery as well. Mine is nothing fun though. It's probably medicine or something for one of the kids. Let's see. I'm going to undo this real quick so that I can draw something inside here. Oh, we have a place called the Licorice Factory here in Lincoln. All different types of flavors from all around the world. I bought Frida a 1923 copy of Slice in Wonderland. She was in tears when I showed it. Aww. That is sweet, Pam. Right, I predict a scan and cut will arrive soon, too. She's been warned. I warned her, though. I told her I don't want to hear it. Let's draw something in pencil. Let's draw... I don't know what to draw. Let's just draw... Let's put just a simple flower down here or something. Because I'm just not into this drawing portion of this today. There we go. Good enough. We'll ink it in and be done with it. Because a drawer, I am not. That's my daughter. My daughter can draw like nobody's business. We're going to put a smiley face on this. She almost texted her yesterday. I hope she didn't either. And I tried to say on Di's thing last night, like, look, the Cricut now can do everything the Scan and Cut can do. The only thing it lacked before was it couldn't do stickers, and now it does that. So there's absolutely no point in spending $400, even if you got it. Don't waste it. That's all I was trying to say. Liking to fussy cut or not, it really doesn't have anything to do with that. I think it takes so long to train this stupid thing that I don't know. It's not my thing, but it's like one of the things in my craft room I wish I would have never invested in. My daughter used to use it before she had a Cricut. She would come over and cut her stickers for her sticker business out in it, and it would take us all day to get it done. But now she got a Cricut and she just does it with that. Easy peasy. Why is this so whopper-jawed? I don't know what happened here. Bye, Casey. Thanks for stopping in. I'm leaving soon too. I'm almost done. Jibber jabbering. Okay, so you saw that I drew in there, so I did it. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's zoom in and did that zoom in? Yeah, I think so. This actually didn't turn out as bad as I thought it was going to, so not horrible. Draw. You saw me draw, so we did it. We accomplished that. The make was a file folder. We did that. A little file folder. We used a seal right there. And ticket stubs was the color, and we used the blue and white for ticket stubs. I think that works. There's blue and white everywhere. There's blue in there. So I think we did it. You like it with the tag added? Yeah, I think it does give it something. These tags were in like a set when Tracy and Bill had like recommended them a while back, and I think they were in their store, and I got them, and then they had like a live where we like decorated them or whatever. So those are left over from that. They were from some like kit, but it was from another company. I don't remember. You know, I'm lousy at things like that. So, all right. Don't forget, if you don't have the prompts, they're on Facebook in the Happy Place Crafting Facebook group. They're under downloads. You can get them there. They're also in the community. And when I went in there today, they're right up at the top. So, you can just download them from there. You can take a screenshot. Here, I'll zoom out. You can take a screenshot and get them that way. And Octobers are going to be a lot of fun because, number one, I'm going to do the whole journal in a Halloween theme. And number two, I'm going to incorporate the prompts from Inktober into them. The whole thing isn't going to be inked because I'm just not good like that. But I do want to participate in Inktober, so I'm going to add those prompts to the prompts. So there'll be 5 prompts every day. Their prompt and then 4. So I'm excited to start working on that as well. And go tomorrow. I think I'm probably just going to release it all at one time to get the kit. Makers of Mayhem. It's like over 60 pages. It's divided. There are zip files, so look in there because I put all the files, but when it downloads a zip file, it mixes it up into them. So there's one file in each thing that says zip, and that's that particular, like it's A, and it's zipped into that file. So all you have to do is download that one instead of downloading them all. But you have the choice also of downloading them all if you want to do it that way. If there's only certain ones you want or whatever, you can do it that way too. So, all right. I love y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. You're going to save Happy Meal for Sunday. Yes, they're posted in the community tab on YouTube. And thanks for hanging out with me. I love you all so much. And I promise you I'll get this live time together somehow. I just don't, it's just, this isn't it. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out because I love hanging out with all of you. And I'll look forward to seeing Karen's Scan and Cut on Sunday. All right, I love you all. Remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool friends and things. So, I will catch you next time. Ta-ta! I'll see you tomorrow morning, everybody, at Bitty Penny's. You're going back to the beginning. I'm going to go watch the end of yours. Pam has her live tomorrow night with Beth Schumer. Alrighty. And I think Karen is going to be on Bitty Penny's tomorrow morning. Right, Karen? Is that right? Schuler. Beth Schuler. Okay, sorry. Schuler. Alright. Love y'all. Later. Ta-ta.